All right. Good evening, everyone. Keon Brown here. Thank you for watching NCCU Live. We're trying a little mic situation. Hope it's not too distracting. It's distracting for me. I hope you're well. Exciting moment today. The people in the green room, can you hear me okay? I'm seeing you guys. Pierre's here. Pasha's here. Can you guys hear me okay? Can I get a thumbs up? Can you hear me? All right. Excellent. All right. We're excited about today. Big show today. Remember, we are celebrating 110 years of truth and service. North Carolina Central University, Truth and Service. We have an incredible show tonight. We've got the founder of the iconic Paradise brand, Pierre Batchelor from the class of 2006. We've got the, I'm going to call her Dean, Assistant Dean, one of the deans from the Scalia Law School at George Mason University. She is here. Former student body president Renee Clark Bush is here. We're really excited about that. And pow! I don't even got to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to say nothing. This is Franklin Posh McCoy from 2014. He's a wardrobe imagist, and we're excited to have him here as well. We're waiting on a couple of our cats today. One of our team members is going to pop in, I hope. I know they're sending me messages, but I can't see it while I'm live on air. But thank you guys for watching. Let's just bring everybody in. We'll talk to them individually, but let's bring everybody in. Let's bring Renee Clark Bush in. Hey, Renee.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Sure can. There's Posh.
Hi.
And Pierre's here as well.
You.
All right, let's change that order. There we go. All right, look at everybody. Come on, Eagles. What's up, Eagles?
What's good?
How are you guys?
Good. I
Man.
chatted in the box. I said I shouldn't even be in this panel. You know, I'm with two people who are creating lifestyles. I'm over here sitting in the office.
Nah,
They're creating lifestyle brands, and I'm in the office.
you was holding me down. I needed you. I need you here. I needed you then. I need you now.
Exactly.
All right, let's start. We're going to start with Renee. So Pierre and Posh will put you in the green room. We'll be right back with you. But I just want to make sure everybody said hello. And we're going to be back a little bit later on with the whole team. But I want everybody to see these faces because they are here and they're in the building. We're going to have a great conversation today. All right, Pierre, we'll see you in a moment. All right, and Posh, we'll see you in a moment.
Gotcha.
All right. Renee, how you doing,
Hi,
Renee?
Keon. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm well, too. Thank you for doing this. Really, really excited to see you.
Yes, you know, you finally wrote me in. I have been saying no for how long now? So
Come on, Madam President. This is former SGA president. She is no stranger to the light and to the mic. Tell us a little bit about your new role as the Assistant Dean of Development at the Scalia Law School at George Mason University. Congratulations, by the way.
thank you. So I arrived at George Mason January 5th. So started out 2021 in this new role. And I am serving as the Assistant Dean for Development and Alumni Relations. And so what that means is I am the lead Chief Development Officer for the law school, working directly with the Dean, the Vice President, and the Deputy Vice President of Advancement here at George Mason University to really push the school's mission forward. We have a strong vision to redesign how we do alumni engagement here, really building that pipeline of support for the school and its mission, supporting current students, the faculty, the staffs, the 7 amazing institutes that are here and centers. And so I came on, left the University of Virginia Darden School of Business to kind of lead this team, build this team up, and push us forward.
I love the year in development. You've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
What is the, as a financial alum of North Carolina Central University, what are some of the things that you're learning in development, and what can we glean from some of your knowledge as far as alumni affairs?
Yeah. So I think there are a few things, right? You put me right on the spot. There are a few things to learn, right? I think the first is in the work we do in terms of development, people often think money, right? We're asking for money. But the first step of what we do is engagement. So I think the first thing we learn is how important it is to connect with people, especially if I'm thinking about North Carolina Central University in this context, is connecting and creating that lifelong interest, that lifelong love, that connectivity through ways that people see the school and institution benefiting them beyond their 4 years, 5 years, 6 years. And so that happens really in the student experience. So how are we starting the engagement cycle there? So I think that's the first thing we realize. What am I doing from a development perspective in the student experience? I think the second thing we're learning is that if we really look at folks demographically, right, our younger alumni or more recent alumni, because some people don't like to call young, are actually going to be in spaces from a financial perspective that will place them or outpace them than our more mature alum. And so not that we leave our more mature alum on the back burner, but what are the pipeline programming that we're doing now to keep more recent alum engaged so that they feel like as I get to my more senior or more mature years, that I want to then make those philanthropic investments back into the institution. And so I think that's what we've seen a trend in higher education, not just at NCCU, but at other institutions, is that there's been a gap. People are so long focused on the more mature alums. And I think the third thing we found is that people of color do give. So there's this narrative out there that alumni, specifically alumni of color, Black alumni, we don't give. And it's not that we don't give. We give in a lot of places, and often it's our institutions that haven't done the work they needed to do to keep us connected so that we give. And so we are consumers. We are philanthropically inclined. We come from an institution that represents truth and service. And so we know what it means to give. But you just don't get my coins or my dollars or my money because I went to your institution. I need to see the value that's still there. And so I think in the work I'm doing in development, and now especially what's happened last spring of 2020 and how we've seen everyone all about DEI, right? Diversity, equity, inclusion. We see investments being made now into institutions of color. And so I think alumni now have the opportunity to be leading in that so that they can also have a voice and have institutions choose to use funding that's coming from outside of the alumni base.
Come on, Assistant Dean, you talking that talk today. Thank you for that information. Love those points. And I hope that the alumni that are watching understand how important it is for them to be financial, but also for them to contribute in whatever way is possible for them, for their university to thrive. So thank you for that. Before we go to our next guest, I want to understand a little bit more about how NCCU found you. How did NCCU find you?
Oh, for me to attend, how they found you?
Yes.
Well, everyone knows I'm from Durham, born and raised. So,
hold on. There we go. Sorry.
NCCU didn't have to find me. I would tell anyone that North Carolina Central University was ingrained and embedded in my growing up. I went to an elementary school where School of Education majors were doing their, practicum teaching hours in my after school programs, right? My assistant teacher in 3rd and 4th grade was a student at NCCU, so you say going forward, my parents, family members had attended NCCU. I've been at homecoming. So I don't think NCCU had to find me, but I will say that it was my grandmother and her prayers that pushed me to attend NCCU because I was actually headed to another HBCU down in Florida. And at a Sunday dinner table, my grandma made the case of why NCCU should be where I attended. So I will say NCCU did not find me because I've always known it to be there. So
you saw the light turn off. You saw the alert turn off when you said that.
And when I talked about another school.
Right. And then everything just kind of, I was like, Jesus, no. Okay. But then you got to NCCU and became the student body president. How was that experience for you, student body president?
It is a lot of work. And I tell most student body presidents that it is one of the most, I don't want to say thankless jobs, but I think it definitely prepares you to step into a world where you have to manage multiple hats because you are a board of trustee, you're a current student, and most often you're a senior, so you're trying to also become gainfully employed upon graduation. You are the voice of others. You're looked to be representative. So it's so many hats that you wear. And so I think doing that, though, really positioned me to kind of be on the path that I am. So I tell a lot of people it's a lot of work, and it's so much happens, as you know, so much happens behind the scenes that your fellow classmate doesn't even see. And I think, as much as I can continue to encourage student body presidents that I do meet, I say just hang in there and take your naps when you can, because you understand that you need to rest. So
in my office, typically.
Mhm. Oh yeah, with the blinds closed.
All right, Renee Clark Bush from class of 2006. Thank you for being here. Stick around. We got
Okay,
Posh coming up next, and then we're going to bring everybody together for an ending conversation. So stick around,
sounds
Madam
good.
President. All right.
And I like your
Um,
shirt today.
well, you know who's on, so you know I had to
Yeah.
represent. You know what I'm saying? I had to represent. All right, bet. Thank you, Renee. We'll be right
Okay.
back with you, okay?
Thank
All
you.
right. Love Renee Clark Bush. Such an incredible contribution to our alumni and our university and the planet. All that knowledge of development is just so incredible. We need to get her at NCCU. We'll talk about that later. All right. Let's get Posh in here. He's here in New York. Well, I don't know where he is right now in the world, but doing some major work in fashion and wardrobe imaging. So let's bring Posh McCoy in. Posh, there you go.
What's up, man?
What's
How
up,
are you?
Posh? I'm
What's good?
excellent. I kind of want to just do like, with you right now.
Listen,
Just, you know.
are we?
It feels very fitting to be like, yo, what's good? But you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
What's
it's
good,
our
brother? What's good?
month. It's Aquarian season. I mean, it's the perfect time.
Well, I think Black History is every day of every week of every year, or just all
Every
throughout
single
the
day.
year. We gotta
Absolutely.
make sure we do that. What's up?
Absolutely.
How are you, man?
I'm doing well. I'm finally back on the East Coast. I've been traveling and working a lot for the past 6 months. So I'm glad to be back on the East Coast. Finally got to move into an apartment that I like. So I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. I'm
Yeah, I
glad
saw
to
some
be here.
pictures. I saw some pictures of the apartment. Make my place look like a freaking, a hole in the wall, which it is. But I'm like,
Not
dang,
at all.
you came up on something real nice in the city.
Listen, I'm blessed to have it.
So let's talk about your career. Let's talk about some of the
Yeah.
work you've done. I mean, you've worked with some iconic brands. How did you get into this field?
Mm-hmm. So I've always wanted to work in styling, but I just never knew how to get into it. When I was at NCCU, shout out to class of 2014, I actually double majored in marketing and Spanish linguistics. Passions for fashion was never in the cards, you know what I mean? But after I attained my internship at Nordstrom while I was in my senior year of undergrad, I started to learn that, this was, a very niche market and there is profits to be made in styling and above all personal styling, celebrity, television, and film. So after I left North Carolina to go to New York, I worked at Saks for about 6 months. And my mentor, who was Ryan Gale, who also went to NCCU, shout out to Ryan, I was begging her for an opportunity to just intern. I was like, you don't got to pay me. I'm hungry. I just moved here. Like, I want to work. And that's exactly what I told her. She was like, okay, well, I can't pay you much, but you can learn a lot. So while I interned and worked with her, she was like, at the end of the internship, I will pass your name on to Vogue. And if they like you, they'll get you and keep you. If not, I've done my part. So by the grace of God, I got to Vogue. They hired me 3 months in instead of 6. And I was on with Vogue for a year and a half until I wanted to do celebrity styling. And outside of celebrity, I started with Linda Carter, who was the first Wonder Woman. And from there, things just started to pick up. That same month, I was able to work the Grammys at the first Grammys in New York in 45 years. It was just divine intervention that the Grammys was there my first year I got into styling. So luckily after that, things literally just started rolling, literally rolled.
And congratulations on all of that, man. This is like an incredible. What is your most memorable moment in your career so far, whether it would be with a celebrity or just anything? What's your most memorable moment? You have to choose one.
Dang it, I was just about to say, can I choose two?
Yes, you can choose two. Yeah, you can choose two.
Okay, let me choose two. Please let me choose two. Okay, number 2, although it's definitely a competitor for number 1. Number 2 was when I worked with Naomi Campbell going to Beyonce and Jay-Z's Halloween party. And afterwards, the party, after we got our dress and everything, I sat down with her and Pat McGrath, and we ate pizza on her couch, just talking about life. And it clicked to me when after she was talking to me and said my name, I was like, I'm on the couch, like eating pizza with Naomi Campbell. Like, what on earth? How is this happening? So that would definitely be my number 2. Number 1, hands down, was working the Grammys in 2018. And I was backstage and I was, doing my work. I was just talking to people. I was networking. I was just moving and busting. And I was working with SZA and Kendrick Lamar, and right after they got off of stage, I just busted out crying at the bathroom. I was like, I would call my mom. I was like, Ma, I'm at the Grammy. She's like, what? Blah, blah, blah. So working the Grammys is always going to be my number one because I never thought a little country boy from Fuquay-Varina would end up at the Grammys. So
Come on,
definitely number
Fuquay.
one. Right. I know many people do not know where or what that is, but that is where I'm from.
Right outside of Raleigh. Come on.
Correct.
Well, I'm glad that was a great segue into how did NCCU find you? How did you get from Fuquay to Durham NCCU?
Yeah, so NCCU was actually the only HBCU I applied to. All the other schools were PWIs that, growing up in a predominantly white, city, that's what I figured was, going to be the next step for me. And luckily, after I went through orientation, I can definitely say orientation just reeled me in, for a lack of better words. So once I came to orientation, everything, that was it. And from there, I met so many sweet people, and it felt like a family. I felt like my aunt was in the CAF, my uncle was at student services. Like it felt right.
I think that orientation is incredible for so many people, and that's
Absolutely.
what secures and keeps people. I love that. I think they're doing a good job, and they got to continue to do that. All right, Posh McCoy, thank you for being here. We're proud of you. Congratulations on all your success. Stick around. We want to bring everybody back on at the end for a nice little debrief. So thank you for being on. All right. Come on, Posh McCoy in New York. Hold on, I'm trying to get you out of there. Hold on. All right, I'm so proud of that cat. Let's get Kenza. I think Kenza's on now. I want to bring in my partner in crime with EAN. Just really quickly to say what's up. Kenza, what's up? How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you, Ken? I'm digging the shirt.
Come on, you already know Pierre's here. I saw messages. I couldn't read them because they're on my phone. That's what I'm using, so I apologize. I just want to make sure everyone knows that I do the face thing every Wednesday, but every single day, Kenza and Bass, we are all on a group chat, and we're talking about how we can bring value to NCCU alumni, how we can create moments to honor its alumni. And so I just want to introduce Kenza as one of the main folks that really make this whole operation work. Kenza, greet the people.
Yes, so hi to all of the alumni. Happy February, happy Black History Month. And thank you for being here. Listen, as we go through this month, remember that you are young, gifted, and Black. I heard you say, Keon, that Black History Month is every day of the year. So just keep moving with truth and service. Please join the Alumni Association. Give back. Go to Eagles Give and give a donation. If you can't give with your money, try to give with your time. So just stay connected to us. And you know what, Keon, real quick, I was reflecting on all that we did last year. Fish Friday, I was just like, wow, we did so much. It was so awesome. So this has been great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm grateful. I think people don't really know why we're even doing this. I mean, I'm in New York, so I'm seeing so many experts and people of color on TV, but never people that I know or people that are so accomplished that I actually am in relationship with. And I'm like, why aren't they the expert on Good Morning America or on television? So at least let's just make it do it on our own. I got a ring light and some background in it. So when it works, you saw how Renee was talking about another school and it popped off. I was like, Lord, but anyway, this was all out of the pandemic. We were innovative and we created a moment to unite us and to create relationship and family amongst alumni. So that's why we're doing this. So thank you, Kenza. We're going to get back. We got Pierre coming up. So thank you for all that you do. And I appreciate you co-laboring and making this thing happen with me.
Absolutely. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the show.
All right. Kenza McFadden, representing the Philadelphia area. What's up? What's up? All right. Let's bring in Pierre Bachelor from Paradise. Let's get him in. Pierre, what's good, P?
What's goody?
I knew you was gonna come with something real crazy, so now I'm gonna have to get me some art or something because the walls is looking kind of bare. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm chilling, man. Blessed. How you?
Excellent. I hear that you have a new collection coming out.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us about Paradise. Before you go, before you say what's new, talk about how it started. I mean, I remember distinctly you running around painting on clothes and stuff, and then now it's evolved to this. So can you first talk about how Paradise started, and then what's new now?
Yeah, so the paint probably is a beautiful metaphor for the mud for me. I definitely got it out the mud. Just creating, man, and I was embraced so much, my sophomore year at NCCU by just everyone when it came to my designs, no matter how bad they were to me. But everyone just embraced what I was doing. They believed in my vision, and it inspired me to continue forward. I had support that I never dreamed I would have. We had Team Paradise there. We were doing parties. We were doing fashion shows. And we were just building as young Black kids and young Black entrepreneurs. And I'm just grateful for that foundation in every possible way, honestly.
And so tell us about the new, because I saw some postings recently that you got a new kind of stuff happening. So what's new? What can we expect?
So
Where's the link?
This is the new, Paradise Worldwide. That's what we're speaking into fruition. We're already low key worldwide, but we trying to go bigger than what we are right now. So that's what I'm putting out. Full embroidered sweatshirts. So we have a lot dropping actually in the upcoming months, but this is one of the first pieces. This design itself, not this hoodie per se, but a lot of sweatshirts with this design. We have our corduroy hats that are online now at paradiseshop.com. So I just build, I take my time, I put out quality work, and I just want the people to be happy with what they get, what comes in the mail to them. So I don't rush or try to put pressure on myself like I'm a bigger brand. I just build slowly but surely with every step.
Indeed. I see some people in the chat that said Evalesco models loved you, P.
Shout
I
out.
see that in there.
Shout out to Let's Go. Shout out to Bon Vivant. Shout out to everybody that was doing their thing in school. Like, a lot of people don't realize how difficult that is to build something from nothing. All you got is your ideas and a little bit of money from SGA. Shout out to you. Shout out to Renee. Couple dollars, you know what I'm saying? Like a couple dollars just is like, yo, can we get this building? We need this build. You know what I mean? Like, really putting everything you got into just performance and creativity. It was beautiful, man. And shout out to them.
And that was so incredible, and what kind of foresight you had to even do that. I mean, everybody has their own reality in college, and you decided to start a business, or you decided to exercise creativity in this way. And you're from the New York metropolitan area, correct?
Yeah, absolutely.
How did NCCU find you? How did you get to North Carolina?
So two ways. A good mentor of mine in Harlem, Russell Schuler, definitely heavily influenced me on HBCUs, and another good friend of mine from North Carolina, Jacksonville, North Carolina, Kevin Jenkins. I don't know if you know him, but he was a staple. He was actually the voice of NCCU for a long time at the football games. He inspired me to come to NCCU. So those two people weighed heavily on my choice to come there.
Well, we're so excited and proud of you, P, all the way from painting that globe on jean jackets and T-shirts and all of that. I remember it distinctly like it was yesterday. And I see Renee saying, me too. To now being mass produced and doing all the things, going to the Broccoli Festival and just everywhere, just doing incredible work. Congratulations to you, my brother.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you.
All right, let's bring everybody in, and we're going to continue our discussion. We got Renee Clark-Bush and Pash McCoy. Okay, everybody's in. Okay, Eagles. So, round robin, what was your favorite dish in the calf? What was your go-to meal? Your first plate, the first plate. What was on the first plate? Madam President, what was on your first plate? And you had access to the chancellor's dining room, so I'm very interested in what you chose.
Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be Chicken Wednesday, the chicken wings. And I always made nice so that I could get some fresh wings when I got through the line. So that will beat out every Chicken Wednesday, chicken wings fresh. And I will wait for the fresh ones.
All right. Chicken wings. Posh, what's your go-to for your first go-to?
Hands down, Chicken Wednesday. I will always ask Miss Angela for a thigh and 2 legs. To this day. She said, now, baby, you know you only supposed to get 2 pieces, but I'm gonna give you 3 because you cute. I'm like, okay. Just throw that extra leg in there, Miss Angie. Don't tell nobody, girl. Throw that extra leg in there. They don't need that.
Come
Hands
on,
down.
Ange.
With
Come
the
on,
mashed
Miss Ange.
potatoes and a little piece of cornbread, cut it.
We were so Southern, so Southern. That's what we had in college. Pierre, what's your go-to for your first go to the line? What was your first meal?
I can't say Chicken Wednesday. I'm not gonna front. I'm definitely gonna say it was the stir fry on the outskirts. I ate a lot of the food on the outside of the, you know what I mean? Like, the stir fry was probably my go-to dish. It was fresh vegetables, some noodles. You know what I mean? Like, so that was my go-to.
He trying to make us sound crazy eating fried chicken. He over here eating stir fry trying to be, but that's good. Well, he wasn't worried about no freshman 15. That's for sure. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, so we're winding down. We're almost at time. I wanted to take the last minute or so, 90 seconds, to get just a final word. Our final 2 minutes. This round robin. We'll start with, again, Madam President. We'll end with Pierre. What's your final thoughts tonight, and what would you like for folks to know who are watching?
Why do I have to go first? Okay.
Because if I don't, then it's gonna be like, ladies first. Well, you know, they're gonna get me. What do you think?
Am I leaving words for fellow Eagles?
Anybody watching?
Anybody watching? Honestly, and this has been my mantra and my motto for this heading into this year. Is write your vision, circle your prayers, and live out your purpose. I think oftentimes things move so fast, or we get so caught up on the things we don't have or the things that have gone wrong that we don't keep our eye on the things that are meant for us in the first place. And so that is what I would leave with anybody, especially heading into 2021. After everyone's experience in 2020, now is the time. And I think if you don't take the moment, you'll regret it. And so lean in. You know, I'm giving you the memo, and that's the book I've been referencing a lot, is the memo. But that's my mantra. Write the vision, circle your prayers, and walk into your purpose.
Thank you for that. Posh, your final thoughts.
It's always been my 2 words, and it will be my 2 words today. Show up. No matter if you are flipping burgers at Burger King, if you're doing drive-through at McDonald's, if you're sweeping, if you're an assistant principal, whatever your job is, whatever your passion is, show up. You know, too often we compare ourselves to other people. To me, I feel like I've gotten to where I'm at is by having blinders, but being able to, being able to bounce between blinders and not blinders, of course, but also have that tunnel vision. If what is for you, there is no plans A through Z. It's only A1, A2, A3, A4. There's no A through Z. There's only one plan, and stick to that plan. So show up and show out every single time, no matter how small or big.
All right. Love that. Thank you for that. Pierre from Paradise, what are your final thoughts tonight?
Just want to say, first and foremost, this is a beautiful thing that you're doing, brother.
Right.
I applaud you and everybody that's assisting you with this. It's amazing. My words are just, I would say, create your own history. You know what I mean? Like, create what you want to be viewed as, when you're no longer here. Build on that, and take every day, that serious. Like it's your last. Like, and you want to be remembered as something or someone great. Push forward, persevere in everything you're doing, and don't let doubt creep in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Amen.
Thank you, Renee Clark Bush, Posh McCoy, and Pierre Batchelor. These Eagles. Come on, Eagles. Y'all remember to join the Alumni Association. Go to nccualumni.org. And also, you can give a recurring gift to the university. Go to eaglesgive.com, and that'll take you right to a site where you can do a recurring gift. I personally am doing $19.10 a month. And so if you can do that, that's something that's very, very simple for us to really give back to the university. Y'all laughing. I mean, you want me to do a weekly? Like, what do you want me to do?
No.
I thought it was
They're
cool.
creative.
I thought 19
They're creative.
was cool. I thought
I mean, if you can do 1910 a week, you know what I'm saying? That's about $998 a year. So I mean, if you could do $1,000 a year, I think that's great. There's definitely incentives for you on the university level to do that. So do what you can. Go to eaglesgive.com. Y'all remember, I didn't go over these 3 things. I got to show a little over time, but I got to show you this. Coming up this week, we've got 2 NCCU alumni in the Super Bowl on the 7th.
Yes.
Brian Smith and Nick Leverett play for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're going to be playing on Sunday against the Kansas City Chiefs. That's at 6:30 on all the networks. We got to support these cats. Make sure that you buy their jerseys, scream and holler, text. You know, I'm tired of them not giving us credit for Leverett. He went to Rice University for his master's degree, but he is an NCCU Eagle from the NCCU football team. We want to make sure that we tell everybody the NCCU has 2 players in the Super Bowl. Also, am I going to get this? Where is it? I didn't pull it up. ESPN is doing a documentary with Undefeated on the NCCU basketball team, men's basketball team. That's coming out on the 12th. I didn't get that on here. I'm sorry. On the 12th. So 7th, which is Sunday, is the Super Bowl. The 12th is the NCC documentary on ESPN with the Undefeated. And then check this out. The NCCU men's football team, we have our schedule for 2021 for the fall, and homecoming has been identified as November 6th against Norfolk State. So I guess enough shots have gone into arms, people, that will allow us to be able to even forecast that there may be.
Let me calm down.
Things may happen.
Too much. Don't hype it too much.
Don't, Keon, please don't get us hyped because it's only February. Don't
and
get
it's
us
my reunion year. So it's my reunion year. So don't hype us up too much.
All I'm doing is announcing what the university has released. Okay. I did not show you the Achieve brand mask with the straw insert. I didn't show that because that's what you're gonna need. If you're gonna go to homecoming, I'm gonna need you to have a mask with a straw insert because I know what you're gonna do on homecoming tailgate. Okay. So anyway, Paradise, well, you can do that. We can do a collaborative. Come on, Achieve and Paradise. Come on, we can do a collaborative mask with an insert. You know,
come on. I'm with that.
All right. I've had so much fun with y'all. This is what it is. I hope that you enjoyed yourself, and I hope everyone is enjoying this. This is how we celebrate one another, and we're going to continue to do it. So thank y'all. Remember that an eagle is no common, ordinary barnyard fowl. Absolutely. Have a great evening, guys. Take care, folks. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Later.